It's over now. Please, no more bloodshed.
It can't be.
Accept it, it's over.
Mother, our sins are grave, too great to measure. Don't you see? We were wrong to think of sacrificing this world and its people. It's not too late. I'll accept my fate, so please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, at least she admits she's wrong here.
I haven't been truthful with you from the start.
Did she free him, or what's she doing?
Perhaps it's time we correct my deception.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Wings of darkness, spill forth from thy vessel and awaken.
What did she do?
Claim thy divine right. The sky is once more yours to sunder and renew.
What?
Primeval dragon, child of darkness and flames.
You can't!
Oh. The dragon within him, he mentioned that.
Thy name is Bahamut.
Oh!
Id! My handsome little boy! Spread your wings and burn it all to ashes! Ashes as white as your beautiful locks!
Come on, Id, fighter.
Perhaps it will be this cycle. You will heed me! Make your mother proud!
She just doesn't know when to give up. Like, come on, you're done.
Shh. It's okay. Let me be the one to save you.
That would be my reaction. What?
Perhaps I acted in haste. So swiftly you sensed the dimensional distortion. Oh, meddlesome wings. You who defy the stars. You will sleep within this child until I have further need of you.
Poor kid. Poor Id.
Come, the stars await, and we mustn't keep them. The true beginning stirs.
God, she's like pure evil.
My hands. What am I
definitely got a feeling of Final Fantasy 16 at this point.
And so it begins. The final trial.
You gotta fight it, Id. I mean, you kind of deserve that.
Go forth for Utopia.
Somehow she'll survive. Ooh, that looked pretty cool.
Oh, Ed.
Just a break in the clouds. It has left your party. Yeah, you might say that. You might say that. Final chapter. Here we go. Id.
Id had become a dragon and vanished into the somber skies. His roar, which echoed like a distant peal of thunder, electrified me with sadness.
Can't believe it. I thought if we beat Angramanyu, we'd be free to go on our merry way.
Yeah, but Lilith.
No kidding. Why did Id have to go off and become Bahamut?
Right. In which case...
Hey, what are you thinking about, Roland? Looks like you've got all your gears whirring.
It's starting to come together now. Especially if she used a mind sealer on him.
The mind sealer is what they used to rob Lyria of her free will. What does it have to do with Bahamut?
Did he always have that and I just didn't notice? I need to look back now and see if he had it around his neck.
Everything. Lilith and Bahamut, destruction and rebirth. Everything is linked.
How about giving us the gist?
Essentially, it comes down to why Lilith failed to wake Angramanyu 15 years ago. I heard the Sky Realm's Bahamut appeared after sensing an overwhelming astral presence. Perhaps that was more than rumor.
You called that the gist? I'm even more confused.
Sorry. 15 years ago, Lilith summoned Angramanyu. At the same time, Bahamut manifested to face her. But this was not the same Bahamut you all know. Let us call it Bahamut Versa.
Versa? There's different levels of Bahamut?
It sensed the unfathomable power of Angramanyu and consumed it.
Stopping Lilith in her tracks. But now... Perhaps, to remove Bahamut from the picture, Lilith trapped the primal inside Id, using the mind sealer.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why she suddenly freed Versa. Does she want to wreck the skies or what?
She once told Id that she would destroy the world to bring about its rebirth.
Yeah, but this seems more like revenge or something. Spite.
Versa is more than capable of forcing reincarnation upon the Sky Realm. In any case, we know one thing for sure. If we leave Versa to its own devices, it will be the end of all life as we know it.
You've gotta be kidding! How are we gonna defeat a world crusher? And what's gonna happen to Id? You aren't asking us to kill him, are you?
I mean, it should be obvious where this is going, right? Bahamut versus Bahamut. Well, I've only got one option here.
Not gonna happen.
Thank you. He doesn't deserve death.
Huh. We've still got a debt to settle with that punk. Can't let him off so easily.
How do you know Id's still in there?
What's even the point of the options? Just make him say it at this point.
Even Bahamut's got nothing on id.
Exactly. Guy with a stick that far up his butt? Even an apocalyptic dragon couldn't push him down.
Even if we can't get through to him, he'll survive a beating. He trounced us, right?
She said that with such joy in her voice.
I've been around for a long time, but you Sky Dwellers never cease to surprise me. I never would have dreamed that a single crew could save Tempeel, or pacify Excavalion, or defeat Angra Mainyu. But you've taught me that it's not longevity or physical strength that's important. It's the power of your heart. You have my complete faith. I believe that nothing in all the world will keep you from saving your friend.
We've got faith. Faith of the heart.
It's settled. We smack Versa like a piñata till it coughs up id.
Yeah!
Well, there you go. Surprised it didn't have an option that said, yeah, on it. Would have been funny. Like, well, just make him say yeah. Ooh, I like the sun rays here coming through that little gap there. It's nice. It's a nice little touch.
Oh no.
Oh no. Ooh. Grab that.
Nice. Reagents.
Because I have been using quite a bit of materials now. Get to a point where I need to restock on materials. To level up my weapons, etc. Right, what we got going on?
Ooh.
Oh. I didn't realize that was there. I think you maybe return to town and see what we got going on. Yes. Oh. Everything's back to its lovely normal self. Oh. I'm so happy about that. Imagine there's new quests opened up and stuff like that as well. Maybe chests have respawned. Especially because, you know, it's all lovely and new again.
Nice. Reagents.
Rather than doom and gloom and end of the world and apocalyptic and all that type of stuff.
Hey there.
Obviously I've opened up that, because that one's a key chest, so I doubt they would make that respawn. But I do want some more quests though, because I'm still after some of the other keys. What is that, the windbound key or whatever it was? There's another type of key I'm after. I've got the silver and gold at this point from quests. But there's another one I need. Yeah, you can see like all the chests have gone and respawn. I imagine, I don't know why, I get the feeling I'm gonna have another quest from the quest bench, the quest shop, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I'm gonna have another quest there that gives me a crewmate card. I was gonna say, is that a wee pincer? That's a wee pincer, isn't it? No? Is it a cat? It's a cat. It's just the way it was curled up. I thought it was a wee pincer. I thought it was two pincers. Never considered the idea that maybe there's a pincer. A wee pincer, sorry. Hanging about in the city until then. But even then it wasn't that. It was a cat. Another cat. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. That's what he said. That's what he said. Just trying to find all the little nooks and crannies to find all the little chests that could have respawned. I mean, I was looking for quests, but it's like, well, while we're wandering around looking for quests, let's go to the usual places where there's chests.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Kind of want to check in with Zathba and see how he's doing at this point, after everything that just happened. Yeah. See, here. White Wing Key, that's the one. I was trying to find one of those chests so I could find the name of the key that I need. I don't think I've got the quest yet to get the White Wing Key.
Open
Oh, sesame. Good day, people. Good day. It's actually quite a good day. Nice and sunny. It's lovely. No new quests from the looks of it, though. I would have expected some at this point. Feels like a point where, like, if we're in the final chapter, you would expect it to go like, here, your final set of quests before the end. And then probably post-game and stuff like that, but nothing. At least not in this location. I do know we have some to hand in. Back at another location. Anything good here?
What's in the market? Not everyone gets to see the good stuff.
Nothing really there.
For the business.
Got stuff in the sigils, but... Right, let's check, see if we can get another crewmate card.
Good day. This one?
Just get the feeling we will. Yep. Another crewmate card. Defeat Vulcan Bola once again. Because I'm feeling like...
Well then.
If this is going to be basically the start of the final chapter, we should try and get all the other stuff done ready, really, shouldn't we? Like we should have a few Fate episode parts, but we're going to check over in Folka now. See what we got there. Folka. Ah, lovely Folka. Somehow I prefer being here in Folka, though. Compared to Seed Hollow. It's more homely. It's nice. We've got the chest up there again. It's one of those things where all these chests respawn pretty much every chapter from what I can tell. So I'm starting to learn where they are. So I could just go around and go straight to them. I know, it's not bad at all. I'm sure there's something up there. Or is it on the roof? No? Maybe they're not spawning 100% in the same location, but... Because I remember the one I just got on that roof, there was another one next to it, on the roof opposite. So the fact 2 didn't spawn there implies it's not 100% on the just repopulating all the chests sort of thing. Again, I'd expect a quest. One, at least, somewhere. Isn't there usually a chest over here? Nothing. There's one.
Here goes.
Here goes.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Open sesame.
There's probably like some hidden chest somewhere that I'm not aware of at all, that I've missed over and over again. That constantly respawns, that kind of thing. I just wasn't aware it was there. Completely miss it. And nothing here.
Ooh.
That's what I said. Kitty. Get up. Get up. Can't get up any further. Alright. Who's hiding these chests up on ceilings and roofs? Ceilings? Yeah, that'd be weird. We'd have to be upside down to get it. And who's going around repopulating them all?
No.
That's my question. I like this little hidden bit here. Like there's this little, nice little garden-y type. Oh. Garden-y type area. And I was going to say there's usually a chest at the end, but there wasn't. Seems pointless other than, you know, looking for it. Don't... I need one more weapons. I thought that I came to Folka for the entire purpose of handing in the quest. To get the next level of weapons quest. It's a complete waste of time.
Yeah?
Question is, what now? Like, what else do I need to check? Let's have a look at the inventory, what we got. Some new sigils. Sky map piece. The weapons is there, they're lovely. Let's have a look at the trophies, because that's what we want, really, because these are the ones that give me the rewards. Okay. Nothing special. So let's have a look at a few Fate episodes. Because what we'll do, obviously I'm going to get a new character. So we've got these two and a new character to do. That's the plan. But let's have a look at getting Cagliostro's caught up at this point. We should get to episode 5 here in this part. So, Studio Schnee. Alright then.
On a typical humdrum day, I was browsing Sierra Carte's wares for a few chemical essentials. Impressive how the world had become a network of convenience. What were previously rare and unobtainable items were now collecting dust on a tradeswoman's shelves. My eyes traced the rows of flasks and potions before they settled on a vial clutched by the man standing next to me. Oh, toxin. An excellent choice. Save for the fact that his confused and brooding expression revealed he didn't quite understand what he was holding.
Oh?
Who was this moron? Well, now that I was aware of the potential hazard, I couldn't leave well enough alone. Traveling with the crew had certainly rubbed off on me.
I like the disdain in the voice there.
Excuse me, mister? That looks scary. What you gonna do with it?
He looked stunned. An appropriate reaction, given my stunning countenance.
What? This? It's pigment. Needed for painting supplies.
Oh, I didn't take you for a painter, mister.
Pigments were frequently composed of toxic earth metals. Perhaps I worried over nothing.
Or, you know, sometimes dead bodies. Mummies. Yeah. That's not a joke, by the way. I think it was Mummy Brown.
It's not for me. My little sister's the artistic one.
Huh? His entire mood shifted. Tense shoulders relaxing and lips curving into a soft grin. It was nothing like a few seconds ago, when he seemed to be studying the pigment like his life depended on it.
Yeah, something going on here.
Perhaps he was a few rupees short. No, mental calculus doesn't translate to confusion. His look was more concerned? No. I'd seen that exact expression before.
So what color picture will she paint? Cagliostro sure wants to see the final product. Aw, pretty please.
This is coming out of nowhere.
What the hell? Did I not give him the world's cutest plea? How dare he refuse me? He will suffer for...
But I guess it's okay. I actually have some free time now, if you're eager.
Well, there we go.
There. That was more like it. Lyria, the captain, and I followed the man to his studio, listening to him jabber about his life along the way.
I really like this characteristic of Cagliostro. Just the way that she uses just the cutesy to manipulate people. It's an interesting character.
His name was Heimel, and he had been living alone with his sister, Shanae, ever since their parents died when they were younger. Their life was simple, he explained. But a simple life was a luxury for some.
I would have gone with Himmel rather than Heimel.
Wait till you see! Schnee's paintings are breathtaking, and I'm not just saying that. The world needs her talent.
Also, Schnee? I would have gone Schnee. I don't know.
He was alight with passion. A stupid smile plastered across his face. True pride in his sister's craft. As for me, art was too abstract. How would one tame the subjective, bring order to chaos? There was too much I couldn't comprehend.
Well, isn't that what you're trying to do in some regard with your alchemy? Bring order to chaos?
But was it not aesthetics that led me to understand and codify the deep mysteries of cuteness? Yes. Perhaps there was something I could learn from a craft as humble as painting.
Indeed. Yeah, you see now, you see.
And thus, with the future of alchemy on my dainty shoulders, I pushed open the door to the studio.
More stats! Just what I need. That's the main reason I'm starting with Cagliostro as we make our way through this. Because Cagliostro is my main character. I want those stats, and I want that slot. The slot will be lovely. An artist's pain. You must play as Cagliostro? Well, yeah, go on then. I think I'll be alright.
We entered to find Shanae violently tossing in bed. Heimel rushed over, grabbing a phial of healing tincture from her bedside. Hand supporting her shaking head, he poured the concoction into her mouth. Immediately, her convulsions lessened, but her breathing was still labored. It became clear why he was so antsy back at Sierra's store. Toxic pigments could be dangerous in even the most steady of hands, and, well, I glanced down at Shanae's fingers trembling on her bedsheets. Pressing forward, I gave her a cursory examination. Normally, I don't afford peons the luxury of my intellectual evaluation, but I was feeling generous.
Again, that's the cruise effect rubbing off on her.
These symptoms are grave.
Do you know what's the matter?
Lyria's voice quivered with worry. I do. I've seen this exact disease once upon a time. Heimel's eyes shot to me, propelled more by hope than surprise.
Truly? The local doctors have been useless. They just give her pain relievers and leave. Can you do something?
As much as I wanted to refuse, in that moment, Heimel's desperation reminded me too much of my own sister. I'm not a medical professional. Sure, I know a formula that might ease her symptoms, but it's not a permanent solution. Not to mention the biggest pain in the ass, tracking down all the components.
It's gonna really confuse him, the fact she keeps switching personalities.
Please, you're all we've got.
Like, the crew would be used to it, but this guy is like, what's going on?
Ugh, begging.
Indeed. How dare he?
Now, the deal was sealed. And it had nothing to do with Lyria, Vern, and Captain Goody Two-Shoes staring holes into the back of my head. Fine. The world's cutest genius alchemist Cagliostro is on the case. Consider yourself lucky. We left the studio and hurried back to the airship. In this skydome, I could think of only one environment that would produce the necessary reagents. Mount Nagelith.
Well, here we are.
Perfect. The component should be somewhere around here.
We need reagents attuned to water. Let's sweep the area.
Roger that! My eyes are wide open!
Feel the flame!
Miserable miss!
No place to hide!
Beat him down!
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I wonder if we could just run through. Need to gather the water essence, but I forgot to add someone to the party because Id left. We'll be fine though. Level difference.
You're a mean water spirit. Why don't you play nice? All we have to do is collect this stuff, right?
Yeah, but we'll need more than that.
Say goodnight.
So we just need to find the red blobs and keep moving.
Seems our sweep wasn't thorough enough. We better check any spots we might have missed.
Oh, okay. There's somewhere down here, maybe? Oh.
Ah! An ambush!
It's not as linear as I thought it was.
No convenient protecting it? Either way, looks like we'll have to go through them.
All clear!
Let's roll!
Go get him!
Yep.
Phantasmagoria!
Looking
Nap time! Huh?
Is there anyone around I can use this on? No. Gather ore, but where?
This one's suspiciously large. Let's smash it and see what it's hiding.
There we go.
We have enough mineral components. Next up, we'll need crystallized Cyga tears.
Cyga? Those flapping eyeball creatures? I think I saw some further up ahead.
There they are.
Infinite wonder!
Not you.
Bingo! Pardon our intrusion.
Shanae's counting on us. Let's do it!
Get down here. Come on.
I can help! Just like that!
I guess so.
Get serious, victim! Snack time!
Moron.
Something I will admit I've completely forgotten I could do though.
We can handle anything.
Is guard.
Flattery
Yeah.
will get you everywhere. Poor eye monsters!
Oh, yes! Bring your tears to us!
I'm just so used to dodging.
Thanks, Cagliostro.
Cagliostro is going to get some tail!
Mother ride!
I'm on it. Looking good.
Doesn't help when I can't see them all though.
Girl stuff! Yay! Yay! Wait,
We're in the middle of a
fight!
Try again.
Follow me!
Sure.
The fact she joined in on the yay though.
Scary when you act.
Ow!
It's not an act!
Boom.
Here we go.
Let's make it!
Finished. Synergized and energized.
Obviously.
Use that blue potion.
We fight as one.
Beep beep! Cagliostro wins again! So, did we get the tears?
Of course we did. I even had time to distill them.
You had time for that?
Mm-hmm. Score a big one for Cagliostro!
Yay!
We'll repay you someday.
The moment the potion reached Shanae's stomach, wariness melted from her frame. That medicine will only temporarily stop your symptoms. They'll be back if you don't treat the root of the problem.
What is the root of the problem?
Still, peace is priceless, no matter how brief.
Shanae was not the only one feeling more relaxed. With tensions eased, I decided it was time to explain Shanae's condition, Lycerian fever syndrome.
Oh no.
It was an autoimmune disorder of the nervous system, caused by irregularities in the body's ley line structure. Common side effects included reduced function of the lower extremities and unrelenting fevers. Development occurred in the embryonic stage, a defense against the mother's own ley line system, interpreting the fetus as a foreign object.
Well, they really developed that syndrome, didn't they, in this story? Like, wow.
Of course, the prescribed painkillers and fever reducers had not been effective. They could not treat what was essentially a natural function of Shanae's body.
But the formula you made for us, it suppressed her symptoms, didn't it?
Sure, but suppression isn't treatment. And besides, there will be unfortunate side effects if she uses it over a long period of time. I'm just sorry I couldn't make you a true cure.
Please don't apologize. I feel like I've reclaimed a part of my life thanks to you.
How long will this last, though?
Brave little thing. She had done nothing to earn her lot in life, but suffering claimed her all the same. Though the world was built upon fundamental truths, at times, I felt as if I understood nothing about it.
Oh my. An extra slot! Yay! That's what I really want. Yeah, that Lycilia fever syndrome. They really developed the logic on that one. Like, wow.
Yes, can I help you?
Indeed you can. More Cagliostro, please. Look of loneliness. We still need to progress through the story for some of these. Like, that'll be the next one, won't it? And then it's just boom, all the way to the end.
It was a bright day when Vern, Lyria, the captain, and I went back to the studio. Shanae was staring out the window with a dazed smile. So the formula was still working. Good.
Crazy how you invited yourself to the studio to see my sister's paintings. And now you're her personal pharmacist. Serendipity's funny like that.
If you feel like repaying me, How about you finally cough up some art and show me around?
That's a fair price. Everything in the studio was painted by Schnee. Feel free to get close. Admire the details.
Previously, I had managed only a distracted glance at the studio's walls. But this time, I saw visual creativity exploding off them. I wasn't an expert on art, but even I felt the vibrant energy bounding from her drawings. Powerful, powerful pieces swirled around me like a hurricane. And one painting in particular, it was resonant.
Oh.
Sketches were littered about the floor, too. And even they were filled with vitality. How could such a feeble body muster such vivid work?
Oh yeah, about that pigment I bought when we met. Want to see it in action?
Taking the vial from a shelf, Heimel poured the pigment into a dish and mixed it with oil. A few swirls later, and the color had transformed in a way that was more chemistry than alchemy. Intriguing. Takes a specialty product to make that hue. Heimel smiled and handed the freshly prepared paint to Schnee, who was already mid-painting. A bead of sweat trailed down her brow as she swabbed the tint across her canvas.
I believe in Schnee's talent. Look at her. She's amazing. I just have to get the world to recognize it.
It's nice having a supportive sibling. I meant it.
Aww. You could feel that in the voice, couldn't you?
I never know how to read your tone. But, well, her condition made me realize how precious our time together is.
Heimel, who clearly had never known abundance, smiled like the richest of merchants. Though Schnee had been left with a raw deal, it was clear her life wasn't without meaning. If only I could go back and tell my own sister. You were my courage when I was weak. You were my light when I was in darkness. I have lived through eons, but you were my rock.
See, this is the point where it's like, you want to give Cagliostro a hug.
I hoped these siblings, at least, would understand what they meant to one another. I even prayed a little. Which was dumb, considering this Cygames still thinks primal beasts are gods. Guess I'm getting sentimental in my old age.
It'll happen to the most of us. I like that. That was nice. I wonder what we're going to be doing after this in 6, 7, 8, 9, and epilogue. Don't know, but we'll find out in the future. But that's us done for this part. In between the parts, I'll probably go get us another crewmate card and try and maybe get the character up to level 60. Because, you know, level 60 seems to be what you need to get all the Fate episodes done for those characters. But what we'll be doing in the next part is more Fate episodes, because we need to catch up at this point, don't we? We very much do. We need to do these two at the bottom, whoever I'm going to get next as well. So that's going to be 3 episodes where it's just their Fate episodes. Then we're going to basically be catch up with the others where we can. Like, we got 1 for Yodarha. How many for Ferry? We got 1 for Ferry. Yeah, one for Rosetta. Wow. I was going to say, like, do we get all the way to the end? Like, no. EO, or IO, I can't... It was EO, wasn't it? Yeah. So we get all the way to episode 8. We only have 2 left after that. Alright. Catalina gets to episode 5. So EO's going to be the closest one to the end after this. At least we get another slot for you as well. That's very nice. So yeah, probably 4 parts of Fate episodes, I think. So obviously we're going to have the 3 new character ones dedicated to their own thing as we start them up. And then the catch-up ones with the other characters. Which is 4. Yeah, 4. So, we'll see you in the next few parts with more Fate episodes, before we then finally head off and seeing about helping Id free him of Bahamut. We'll see you in the next part anyway. Ta-ra for now.